If you've run into a Blender key error, don't worry, this is a very common issue, and in this video I'm going to show you exactly what it means and how to fix it fast. A key error usually happens when your script tries to access a dictionary key, object name, or property that does not exist in the data. In other words, Blender is telling you that it looked for something but couldn't find it. If this video helps, make sure to hit like and subscribe for more Blender tips and quick fixes. Now let's jump right in. First, let's understand where this error usually shows up. In Blender, you'll often see it in the scripting workspace, especially inside the text editor when you're running Python code. It can also happen when you're accessing nodes, properties, or objects by name. For example, if your script is trying to get an object or a custom value that isn't actually available, Blender will throw a key error. A simple example looks like this: obj_my_keys. This means the script is trying to access a key called my_key from an object or dictionary. If that key does not exist, Blender will stop and show the error. So the first thing to check is whether the name is spelled correctly, whether the key really exists, and whether the data has been created before you try to use it. Now here's the safer way to do it. Instead of directly accessing the key, check whether it exists first. You can write it like this: if my_key in obj print obj my_key. This protects your script from crashing because it only tries to print the value if the key is actually there. That's the main idea behind fixing most key errors in Blender. Always verify that the key exists before trying to read it. Let's look at a real Blender example. You might have something like bpy.data.objects open bracket quote cube quote close bracket. This works only if there is an object in the scene with the exact name cube. If that object was renamed, deleted, or doesn't exist in the current file, your script will fail with a KeyError. So if you're using object names, double check the spelling, capitalization, and whether the object is present in the scene. This is especially important because Blender is very strict with names. Cube is not the same as cube, and even a missing space can cause the script to break. That means one of the easiest fixes is simply to use exact names and make sure your script matches Blender's data perfectly. Another good habit is to prefer checks before access. Instead of assuming something is there, test for it first. This makes your scripts much more reliable, especially when you're working with objects, custom properties, collections, or node values that may change over time. If a value might not exist, checking first can save you a lot of debugging time. So, to quickly recap, a key error means the key does not exist in the data. Check the scripting workspace, especially the text editor, and also look at any node or property access in your script. Use exact names, and if you're not sure something exists, wrap it in a check before you access it. If this helped you fix your Blender error, please like the video and subscribe for more quick Blender tutorials. And if you want, I can also show you how to prevent other common Blender Python errors in a future video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.